Okay.
I'm just here to listen to the rant.
So, I've been trying to film this vlog, or intro video, whatever you want to call it, for a while now. I've had some recent upcomings within relationships that I thought I should shed some light on because people also ask me what to do. So we're going to talk about relationships. Okay.
I don't know what you want me to do. You just do whatever. Just saying.
I love you.
Right.
Better. Okay, anyway. Okay, so honestly, if you're going to be in a relationship, you have to put yourself first because you're going to get fucked in the end anyways. Not meaning to be harsh,
but
in most relationships you do.
Once. The other time I accidentally screwed him over, but it wasn't entirely my fault.
Wait, who?
But Dalton made me feel bad.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
Long story.
He understood. Find a great guy like that, and you're good. Dalton's a great...
Yeah, he is.
He's a bit clingy, but if you like that kind of thing...
Yeah.
I think he's only clingy because he was afraid of losing me. That ended up happening. Anyway, yeah. Well, he understood. So thank God for that. If you find an understanding person, that's good. I'm sorry.
So my advice is to put yourself in the relationship first. Like, don't put all your happiness in your life into one person. Because in the end, they leave. Eventually, they leave.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Especially when you're young and they're...
Young and in love.
Young and in love.
In love.
I'm pretty sure... I think it was love, but... Anyway, let's not get into that, because I have so many things to say to that person that he's never going to find out until... Yeah. He might find out. I actually might do a rant video. We should do one for me later. Not tonight, but later. Anyway, yeah. It's her rant video.
So, don't put, like, your life and your happiness into one person. Because, honestly, in every relationship, you have to love yourself first. Because if you don't, it makes it hard for other people to love you. I mean, that's just in general. But,
I wasn't trying to be funny, I'm sorry.
you know, you're just so darling. But anyways, like, just don't do that. I mean, it's not a good thing. You have to love yourself and be content with who you are and be happy with yourself and be able to, like, live with yourself and, like, take care of yourself before you can bring somebody else into that picture. Because it's just hard.
It also depends on the person, though.
Yeah.
Some people actually bring that out of you. I'm not saying that's for everyone, and not everyone will find that person, so don't give your hopes up. But if there's someone who's helped you throughout your adolescent life, teenage life, and you end up in a relationship and they've helped you get to where you are, like, those are probably one of the best, but then they can be the worst because you'll show them things that you never showed anyone else. Yeah. Like, but then there are some relationships, like, I've seen some, not just TV ones either, like, and not ones, I don't know if there's been ones any of she knows, because I've been all over the place, but there are some relationships that one person is just horrible, like, not bad person, but, like, in a horrible place in life, but their other helped them through it, and got them to get better and to learn to love themselves. Like, yes, you should try to find yourself and learn to love yourself first before you even think of a relationship, because honestly, that can just bring the relationship down. I would know that's why I broke up my last relationship, because I knew he wouldn't be able to handle all of me, because we both had problems. So, he needed to figure himself out first, and yeah, so, like, you have to think of yourself, but then you also, in some ways, you have to think of the other person. If you think you might be hurting them, if they show signs of you hurting them, then I would suggest you. I'm not saying you're poison. No, that you hurt everyone. No, just sometimes you don't realize it, and it happens. Like, you do it with your friends. Like, when you, in any relationship, actually, you need to find a good person. Like me and Kendra. We're the bestest. We've been friends forever. Like, we've been through everything. We've told each other everything. No, you're not careful. You wish.
Not yet.
Not yet. But we will have this talk later.
This is something for another time.
Yeah, this is something for another vlog.
But anyways,
yeah.
All I'm saying is it's really hard for people to love you and know you for who you are when you can't do that for yourself, really. And it's just really hard. And, like, I don't know, it's just hard to explain, and I'm mostly here talking from, like, personal experience, just trying to shed some light on, the
Subject?
situation itself, because I've actually had a lot of people ask me what to do, and I'm going through the kind of same situation myself, and, like, I'm trying to figure that out.
It's easier to give advice to other people than to yourself, but
Exactly.
what you need to start doing, like, relationship-wise, just think about the stuff that, the information you're giving to other people, and take that into consideration. You know, there is a saying, practice what you preach. You could do a lot by practicing what you preach. Like, the advice you give other people, take it in yourself. Like, I've started doing that. It's hard, but it works.
And basically, what you really just need to do is focus on yourself and try to find that sense of happiness before you get into a relationship, instead of putting a false sense of happiness into something that may not last forever. I've made that mistake, like, being in a low spot and then putting all my hopes and my happiness and my life into another person. It just makes it really hard, not just for me or anybody else in the situation, but for the other person. It's a lot for them to handle. And, I mean, if you can find yourself and be content and love yourself for who you are, and then you can find another person that can contribute to that, like, happiness and sense of being, I mean, that's great. But that's all I really know how to say, honestly, for this situation itself.